The Tourist.
Yeah, The Tourist is music that I create on my own and kind of write everything for and record it. And it kind of took a turn for a little more serious turn when I recently got GarageBand, just because it sounds a lot better than anything I could have recorded before. And I'm still learning it, but it's fun just going through it and recording my own stuff. So I was just kind of showing Steve here a little bit, even just laying a ground track. So to start off, I'll just use an example of a chorus I already wrote for a song that's done. It's up on my page. Yeah, so from doing my own music, I just kind of come here and, since I don't have enough mics to mic drum sets, I come down to the drum loops and pick one I particularly like, which I used in a song Paper Wall, which is on my page. Is that I need to click and drag, one of the easy perks of nice perks of Max, and just extend it, however long. Just trim it down whenever you're done. And then let's say a new track. Pick software instrument because we're not really playing anything physically here. Synth textures and Imperia pad that I used. And then you choose, a cool feature is musical typing because I don't have a MIDI keyboard. So now those letters correspond with what's up on the screen. So, and then you change the octave. I think that's what I use for this song. So, it's as easy as I select that track to record. Obviously there's no guitars or bass, so it's a little out of context, but it's basically something like that. It just adds a texture, and then once that's mixed in with the guitars and everything, actually I'll go to it. So you'll hear those sounds.
Wow, you can type without looking at the keyboard?
I can, man. It's a family secret. It's been passed down through the generations.
Dude.
I know a lot of people, most professionals, everybody kind of do the one finger thing, but someone actually told me there's like a kind of like a method.
Did you take the Mavis Beacon typing course?
Did I ever? Yeah.
Did you ever go out with Mavis Beacon?
A few times.
Oh, dude.
Not as cool as you'd think.
Oh.
So here's my page, and it's the latest song I did, but here's the song I was just playing. And so those drums, actually this isn't the drum loop I just showed you, but this is the verse of the song. This is the built-in speakers. Sounds great.
Yeah, not too bad.
Parts coming up. So here comes the chorus of the song, what you just heard. So there's that drum loop I was playing, a little distorted, put some effects on it, and then that Imperia pad. So it's buried now. It's kind of just a texture to the vocals and guitars, but it's just kind of neat what you can do. You build off the building blocks they give you, and then you can just kind of paint your music on top of that. They make it real easy. A lot of cutting and pasting, but it's really user friendly. So it's kind of inspired me to want to create more, and just because it's so easy, very accessible. So it kind of expands what you can make your music sound like. So I'm stoked on it. So that's my kind of side project thing, and I might try to recruit some friends to kind of play some shows with me. Maybe try to play locally or do something low key. Nothing like the band's doing, but just just kind of as a hobby. Speaking of hobbies, another thing I mentioned before, which I'm working on with my friends, is a little more of a collaborative effort, is Kings of Free Time, the hip hop thing we're doing. We have our own page here. So this is the other project I'm working on with some friends, more of a collaborative effort. It's a little hip hop thing called Kings of Free Time, also done from GarageBand. A little more GarageBand than actually me. Actually, there's none of me playing. We just put some samples into songs. A lot of friends put their heads together with some ideas, what songs they want to pull from. So I took the samples in GarageBand and then cut them up, and then applied them to a beat that was already in GarageBand. took some. They have a lot of instrument samples in there that sound pretty legit, pretty real. So I put them in there, threw some distortion on, some effects to make them kind of sound more like samples. Cut them up a little bit so they're a little less recognizable, and then we did some rapping over it, and here's what came out. This is we got 2 singles out right now. First one was "Beaten by the Best You Got," and then this one's called "Coming Out Gold," which is what we did here. Put it up last night. Not to brag, but we had these songs up for about 3 days. We already got 232 plays, so someone's listening.
Not bad, not bad. So this guy in the picture is like, is he in the?
He's actually he's kind of like the brains behind everything. We said, we really want to feature you on this. He said, I don't want to be seen. He's like, I want you guys to be the faces for this. But if you could just show me grit in my teeth. My gold teeth. So
you don't have any gold teeth, though.
Yeah. So he went with it. So.
One thing I'd like to mention, I've got a test that's only got one question. Where were you in 92 when I shaved my head and I went to school? I didn't forget, you weren't born yet, Jackie Styles downloaded off the internet. I can't fault you because you lack originality. I might be too if I was you when I wasn't me. Kings and freaks, I've been at this so long. Just remember we're right, you're wrong.
This sample here in the chorus we took from a YouTube clip of this little kid preaching. If you put in a little preacher under tags, the first video to come up is really funny. Kid can't be any more than 8 years old. I don't really know what he knows about life yet to be saying anything from the pulpit, but he's got a lot of energy, so we thought it'd be funny to take some clips from that and cut it in our track. And I think it came out pretty funny.